Magikarp, one of the most memorable and beloved Pokemon, where, despite its popularity, has not been milked dry to the point of hatred. Not yet, at least. Have you ever heard of Magikarp Jump? It was a mobile game released in 2017, and like any Pokemon fan, I played the ever-living Arceus out of it. It's a simple tapping game where you fish up Magikarp to train and compete in various jumping competitions, with lots of fun cameos from different Pokemon at the time. The greatest thing about this game are the different patterns and colors you can fish up. Why Pokemon hasn't capitalized on this is beyond me. They are the developer and publisher of the game. Wait, stop. Okay, so they aren't the developers, but they have a relationship with them still in Pokemon Sleep, so, you know, maybe they can still do something. I don't know where I got that information from before. I guess I'm just blind and biased, but hey, that's why you double check your work. Okay, back to the video. The plushies and figures would make them so much money. With 13 different colors and 2+ patterns for each color, they have over 30 Magikarp to release on the masses. Wouldn't you want a fish tank full of mechanized Magikarp of every color swimming around? Or this waffle pan with 30+ designs on it of almost the exact same thing. Magikarp is a fish, but this thing is a cash cow. Merch aside, why aren't any of them in any other games than this? There have been 6 mainline games to put them in, and I know, I do not even need to explain how easy it would be for people who know what they're doing to change a texture on a 6+-year-old model. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon would have been a great place to put some with the Ultra Wormhole traveling. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee have Melmetal, so they added a new Pokemon. They could have added a few Magikarp patterns there in honor of it being, you know, the first place Magikarp came from in the series. Speaking of Pokemon Go, I could see Pokemon Go putting in those patterns somewhere around the world. They already have Shadow and Clone Pokemon, where the mainline games have not had anything like that in a long time. Galar's Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra would have been also perfect places for patterns. Cub Food travels far to get there, and so could a different patterned Magikarp. Fossil Pokemon are literally alive and walking around in the Crown Tundra. There's no other patterned Magikarp there? Really? New Pokemon Snap, which isn't a mainline game, I know, could have had them. There's already the introduction of a Lumina Pokemon. They could have thrown one Magikarp pattern in there as a super rare encounter. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl had the Expand and Underground, and I mean that warrants a whole other slew of complaints in a completely other video. But besides the obvious, you're willing to put starters in the Underground, but not Magikarp patterns? Legends Arceus probably would have been the perfect place for them to stick one. Basculin got a new dead pattern, the white one, on top of just Pokédex entries that state Magikarp looking different in the past. Just one pattern, please! Paldea also deals with Pokemon far beyond Legends Arceus, and there's still no pattern? What gives? They gave Delibird something new, but Magikarp is just left in the dust. Trust me, I still like Iron Bundle as much as the next guy, but a little purple Magikarp would have been nice too. I did go down to Area 0 and look to see if there would be any big pools of water, and there's not. Enough for Pokemon to drink to stay alive down there, but no pools big enough for any water Pokemon to live. Maybe they did that on purpose. So Pokemon, this is my plea. Please give Magikarp the other patterns in games. I promise I will buy every single plushie of them under $10 each. Anyway, I took the liberty to plot out where I think they could have put each color in the games big enough to have them over the last 6 years. It's mostly arbitrary and based on color corresponding with climate and environment, but I was extremely lenient in my distribution. If you agree, leave a comment. If you hate Magikarp, tell me why. See you next time.